And tonight, Smith, you look at perhaps the future of the NBA, but it takes time, we all know, to build.
Kevin, you got to start somewhere. And a lot of these players still with their whole careers ahead of them. A lot of time to grow.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here is Young. Puts up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Knocked away. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running. And finished off by Collins.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Here's Herter. No good from outside. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges, no one around him. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Young passes to Herter. Paul with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively.
Some coaches might not like taking the 3 on the fast break, but he had the open look and buried it.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Booker looking around. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hunter against Bridges. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lets the 3 fly. The shot will not fall. And Phoenix will come the other way. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Booker in the corner. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Hawks passing it around. And that one's good. Hunter.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
It's Crowder on the wing. Young against Paul. Back to Crowder. And stolen by Hunter. Young in the corner. From outside the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And here's Booker from the arc. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Takes a step back. And Young kicks to Collins. There's the dish to Capella. Shot clock at 5. Young from outside. Happy to see that one go in for a second make in 5 attempts.
You knew this was coming. Trae Young hitting back with the 3-ball. Give me back that momentum.
Booker with no one around, trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Capella finds Young from downtown. Again, Young missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. .40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Booker.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Paul for 3. Bridges, right side. Paul dishes to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Outside Collins. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 7. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Huerter. And it's Capella in at the center. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hunter. Bridges passes to Crowder. His 3-pointers off the mark. Atlanta leading by 7. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Collins. Here he goes. Phoenix grabs the miss. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
One-on-one here. Hunter, the pass to Huerter. Young outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Suns trail by 7. Looking back at the 2017 NBA draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Collins, good.
Known for his play in and around the post. Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And here's Booker from the arc. Bridges finds Crowder. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Booker. For 3. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Hunter, no one around him. It's rebounded by Paul. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Inside, Crowder, and Crowder slams it in.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Young passes to Capella. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Young with the ball. Out guarded by Crowder. Pass to Capella. Young for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Lob pass to Capella. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Suns trail by 8. Now here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That shot wide open. And Steve, the differences between the regular season and playoff basketball. Break them down for us.
You know, Kevin, it's a higher level of intensity, and execution is a must. It's also hard to prepare for the playoffs until you've experienced it.
Hunter finds Young. Atlanta again missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Back to Booker. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Young is double. Collins wide open. He fires. The Hawks again can't hit. Suns trail by 5. Kicks it out to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Takes a 3. And it's Paul missing. Hawks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now the pass to Capella. Capella with a screen on Bridges. Passes it to Hunter. Here's Collins. Oh!
Yes! An explosive leaper, Collins hangs in the air, puts on a show.
It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Bridges. He dishes it to Crowder. Paul outside. Nailed from three-point land. Paul's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now Young. Pass to Herter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead, leading by 4. The Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thank you, David. We'll be back at... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Payne. Cameron Johnson is out there with JaVale McGee. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Shamet in at the 2-guard spot. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul. First team foul. Outside Williams. Driving to the basket. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
One of the cases where height failed to tell you the whole story.
And what a career it's been for Lou Williams. You forget just how long, Greg, he's produced at this level.
And how about came into the league at 19. A decade and a half later, he's still an incredible scorer. Longevity like that isn't easy to come by.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Atlanta leading by 3. Bogdanovich looking around. He feeds it to Okongwu. Shoots over McGee. Nice move. And Okongwu slams it in.
What a pass by Bogdanovich. Sending it straight to the wide open man.
Payne kicks to Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Alinari on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. And again, it's Atlanta.
This is why you have him out there. Gallinari is a solid shot maker from all areas on the floor.
Payne passes to Shamet. Back to Payne. The pass to Johnson. Lets it go with the three. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've led by as much as 10. Beyond the arc. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns trail by 4. Throws it up high. Plays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Passes it to Gallinari. Stolen by McGee. And up the court come the Suns on the break. They swipe it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Whatever they did right in the first half defensively, we're not seeing it now.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Payne dishes to Johnson. Craig kicks to Payne. This one for 3. And it's McGee with the jam.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Williams with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Bogdanovich passes to Llewellyn. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 4.
And offensively, they seem to have turned a corner.
Here's the 3. To the inside. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Bounce pass from Williams. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Craig pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Johnson. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. For the lead. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Williams up on top. Payne covering. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
There's the awareness from Gallinari. He just has a great feel for where the defense is vulnerable.
And McGee kicks to Payne. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now the fast break. Gallinari with the ball. Knocks it loose. One-on-one here. Shamet misses the 3. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a full game here. Hawks lead by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Hawks leading. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Young's shot is off.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
The Suns shooting 43% from the field. Paul against Young. Bridges dishes to Booker to take the lead. Rebound by the Hawks. Nice break here. Here come the Hawks. In the corner, Collins with it. Young outside. Going inside. Gets the bucket and the foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
Yeah, Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
No good from Booker.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And that one's good. Hunter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Spins. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Fades back. Good ball movement here by the Suns. That one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Crowder.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Young from the arc. Booker pulls it in. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Paul kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Herter passes to Collins. Lets it go. No good on that one. The Suns go the other way with it. In the corner, it's Bridges. This is to Ayton. And he converts the layup.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Young against Paul. And Young kicks to Capella. Shot clock at 6. And here's Collins from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Young against Paul. The dish to Bridges. With 3, Booker. Trae Young grabs the miss.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Stretching the floor like few can. You have to stay connected to Trae at all times.
Bridges outside. Left side, Crowder. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
And Herter gets it to go.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
No good from Booker.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, there will be a win by a large margin for the Hawks.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But, in particular, a real good game it was for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
And live for the Suns, Mikal Bridges.
Both free throws good from Bridges. 27 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Herter. Now Capella. He kicks it to Collins. But Trae. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. That's a 2 from Crowder. Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Drops it in.
Just terrific at executing.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Young from long range. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way. Bogdanovic with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. It's stolen by Hunter. Right side Herter. Pass to Capella. And stolen by Gobert. Here we go, one-on-one. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Outside Mitchell. Over Herter. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Takes a step back. Capella, screen on Conley. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Bogdanovic on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Bogdanovic. From the arc. Here's Gobert. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Out to the right wing. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Hunter passes to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. Young from long range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. The three from Mitchell. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments. Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
And this is a part of Collins' game that really evolved, hitting jumpers and catch and shoot.
Conley against Young. The three from Mitchell. And he drives in. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That went on Herter.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
It's stolen by Bogdanovic. Here we go. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
There's Young with the 3. No good on the shot. And Utah will come the other way.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. Stolen by Collins. And a fast break now for the Hawks. he misses the wide open dunk. From deep, Conley sends it home from three-point land. Conley's got 6 points.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Young. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hunter. They need this. The rebound by Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. Down low. Here's Gobert. Shoots over Capella. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
It used to be a smart play to foul Rudy Gobert because he struggled from the free throw line. This guy's so much better now.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's Young with the 3, counted from distance.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
You have to love how fearless they play. He keeps getting them to the free throw line. They're really not doing themselves any favors picking up this many fouls so early.
Conley against Young. Capella, the pass to Young. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
All right, look who's coming over the door. Sean, get loud for your ETL Hawks. Dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They're playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very useful.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Gobert. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Young. The shot by Conley. No good.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder should he have moved it just one pass more.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now here's Young.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Conley against Young. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. Hunter with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Herder. Rebound, Utah.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
No coverage that time. Conley's got 11 points. Well, Doris, you called Knicks games on radio and TV. You've seen them go through a lot. How excited are you for their future?
You know what, BA, one of the things I've always said is that the NBA is better when the New York Knicks are good. And the reason I say that is the fan base is so passionate. So for a team to play as hard as the Knicks did, for them to experience the success and get into the playoffs, to me, it is just excellent for the NBA.
Now here's Conley. Pass to O'Neal. On the wing, Mitchell. Another shot. Nice move. Capella with a block. And they recover it. Outside Conley. No good with the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open. Now
here's Conley. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Picked by Gobert. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Wow, why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Rudy Gobert on the dunk.
The kick to Hunter. Lets the three fly. And the Hawks with another three.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Conley against Young. Conley goes in. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Mitchell. Herder defending.
Their shooting percentage has dropped into the low 30s. If they don't start hitting more shots, they could easily find themselves losing this lead.
Offensive rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Young. Takes a three. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now. Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
There's 45 seconds left in the second period. Out to the wing. Fires the three. Mitchell grabs a miss.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
There's Young with the three. The offensive rebound. And the shot goes. Capella's got his first 2 points.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Outside Mitchell. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 11.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Collins with a screen on Conley. And so it's Utah. They lead by 11 as the quarter.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
So on the floor for Utah, Eric Paschall is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Daniel House. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Clarkson in at the point.
Boy, you have to love. Gallinari runs the floor, and nicely done to reward him with the finish.
Clarkson. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Whiteside against Williams. To the middle. Pass to Okongwu. Picked up by Okongwu. And there's the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Clarkson up top. Williams defending. Left side, Paschall. Gay, the pass to Paschall. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Shot on the wing. And it's Gay with the miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Okongwu. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah leading. On the wing, Clarkson. Williams defending. Paschall passes to Gay. On the wing, Clarkson still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Whiteside with the bucket on the assist from Gay. And the Jazz lead by 9.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And there's the foul. It's on Eric Paschal. That's his first foul of the game. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Bogdanovich. Outside for Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. They shoot again. And it's good on the lay-in. Okongwu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Clarkson outside. And here's Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. And here's Paschal. He's covered by Gallinari. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Williams against Clarkson. Back to Bogdanovich. 4-3. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Williams passes to Gallinari. Pass to Okongwu. Hey, expanding his range. Rebound, Utah. And the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul. We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Here's House. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
That's just phenomenal defense. The defense feels like it's all over the place and knows exactly how to guard it.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Whiteside down low. Crafty move, and it's Whiteside with a big finish.
That's the kind of head fake that'll give a guy whiplash.
He sells it all the way right. Highly effective. They get it back. Outside for Gallinari. Launches it. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. For Utah, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Bogdanovich, and he makes it. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And Clarkson, here we go. Pass to Whiteside. And now the Hawks on the break. Fires from deep. And Luwawu Cabarrot gets it to go. And now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Paschal with it. Here's House. Looking for his first basket still in this one. From deep, hey. No luck on that one. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot, and that's not going to go. And we've reached the end of the third. Jazz out in front. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Bogdan Bogdanovich, Danilo Gallinari out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Luwawu Cabarrot in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trailing. Collins outside. And Collins with the slam.
Just such a terrific dunk.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Young against Conley. The three from Mitchell. The shot off that time. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Herder. And that misses. That would have put him up. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. The Jazz again can't hit.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That's going to send Trae Young to the line. Bojan Bogdanovic picks one up.
You know, it's quite remarkable how quickly Trae Young became a force to be reckoned with in the league. And so far, there doesn't seem to be a limit on his potential as a top-tier scorer.
Outside Bogdanovic. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 seconds.
Conley on the attack. Bogdanovic with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Clock at 4. Going inside. Hey, rejected by Capella. Steps back. Back to Herder.
Walking foul called on. That's the second personal foul. 2 seconds.
Here's Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Pass to Mitchell to halt the run. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
There's Young with the three. Connects from downtown.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Gobert finds Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Clock at 6. And he lobs it up top. Up high. And down it goes on the lob.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Young inside. He's guarded by Conley. Hunter can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his third. Team third.
Outside Mitchell. There's the drive. And Mitchell with the slam.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Young against Conley. Young inside. Here's Herder. Knocks down the triple. Herder's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Now here's Young. Driving inside, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And yeah, this is the fire Young brings to every game. He won't let a foul stop his shot.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot block. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
Has the ability to score against size, and those are crucial.
Now here's Young. Pass to Herder. Screen by Young. Back to Herder. This one for three. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
The three from Mitchell. Conley goes in. Back to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound Atlanta. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Pass to Young. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Hunter. From behind the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Tipped. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
8 seconds left in the final quarter.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Utah calls time here. They're losing by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. All right, guys, what do you think?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a 3. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
For the win! And that's it! A huge stop to win the game! Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
both teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Arthur, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
Now, here is Young. So here is Miami's starting group. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
Well, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young, Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
Butler. It's not going to go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Young taking his time here. Misses the 3. And it's Miami's ball. It's a 3-point game. Butler kicks it to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Butler against Collins. Butler passes to Tucker. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Good ball movement here by Miami. Back to Robinson. Unloads. Miami no good on that time either.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The Heat have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
2 on the clock. Adebayo.
Capella like a brick wall right now, using his entire body to create that kind of coverage.
Hunter, the pass to Collins. Puts the move on, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
They could use a bucket. Outside for Robinson. Butler from outside. Atlanta with the rebound. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. On its way from Young for 2. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat trail by 5.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Tucker can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
For the 3. Offensive rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Searching for their first points of the game. Robinson, that's good.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler. That time you leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find them.
Here's Young after the Heat pick up 2. Kicks it out to Collins. Now running up the court, Robinson pushing it up. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. And it's a tie ball game.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
To the middle, it's stolen by Adebayo. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pulls up for 3, and again, Miami with the triple. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Heat.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up-tempo tonight.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. And here comes the break. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Lowry.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Now, here is Young. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Looking to end the run. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
The Heat with the lead. Lowry looking around. Outside Robinson. Goes up to the stripe. Adebayo, great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Young dishes to Capella. Back to Young. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
Yeah, he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy out there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
Well, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Atlanta. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Here's Lowry. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Butler passes to Lowry. Butler sets a screen for Lowry. Back to Butler. And stolen by Hunter. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks.
Well, getting to the right spot so important in the offense, and Herter positioned himself well in the fast break.
Lowry against Young. Butler feeling it out a bit. Stolen by Collins. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Young against Lowry. Robinson sets a screen for Lowry. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Right post shot. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 6th rebound on the night. Looking back at the 2017-18 season, Clint Capella, Brent, shot an eye-popping 65% from the field. That led the NBA.
Well, a third of his baskets were dunks during that season, so I would expect the percentage to actually, Kevin, be pretty high. And a lot of those were at the hands of James Harden at the time playing in Houston, who won the MVP that year. But he has the ability to roll and to finish. He has shown soft hands, and he plays defensively. So he's a great big you can put out to complement both sides of the floor.
Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And here are the Heat now, following the 3 by Atlanta. Here's Butler. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Herter passes to Collins. Shoots over Tucker. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Herter. Launches a 3. Rebound by Kyle Lowry. The Heat trail by 4. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Young passes to Capella. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Nifty move. Back to Young over Lowry. The Hawks again can't hit.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Butler from outside. And the Heat, another three.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Young pass to Herter. A three ball. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Robinson, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Young, here we go. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. 35 seconds left in the first half. Lowry against Young. Up top, Capella. Just 5 to shoot. Right side, Collins. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Miami leading by 4. Outside Lowry. It's Robinson, top of the key. Step back shot. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Herter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Miami's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. On the floor for Miami. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Outside Robinson. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut, they know they're going to get it.
Young outside. Pass to Herter. He dishes it to Hunter. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 6. Lowry finds Adebayo. And here is Robinson. The baseline J. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level. And his tonight has been high.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
It's easy to see why so many people have been so high on DeAndre Hunter. You look at that build, that forward position, and that kind of work ethic. Sky's the limit.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Here's Hero. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Molinari passes to Luau. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. trail by 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Nice D from Oladipo.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat leading by 6. Here's Vincent. Here's Hero. Good saving. Takes the 3. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Well, you want to lead by an example. Bogdanovich leading the way with the assist.
One thing you love about stars like Danilo Gallinari is how they remind you that basketball is truly an international game.
And especially, GA, for Gallinari to want to come over and play against the best in the world. It wasn't about achieving MVPs and accolades in the Italian league. He wanted to stack up his skill set versus the best small forwards and power forwards in the NBA. And Gallo has had a remarkable career as a professional here in the States.
There's Hero with the 3. The shot missing. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovich wide open. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Here's Vincent. Misses off the left iron. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Luwawu kicks to Okongwu. Stolen away. Here's Oladipo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Aggressive Oladipo forcing the issue on the drive there.
The Heat have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Right outside. So the wing on the left. No good from Luwawu. Miami trailing. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Hero kicks to Martin. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Vincent. No points in the game yet for him. And even 3-on-3 break.
Well, he's a decent passer as a shooting guard. Bogdanovich getting the ball there to an open teammate.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Miami no good on that time either.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Oladipo. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Luwawu gets it to go. Luwawu's got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pulls it from 20. Good saving. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so Wright nails both of them. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays. So valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Collins dishes to Capella. Capella with a screen on Robinson. 6 to shoot. Herter passes to Collins. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Collins has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Hawks. Lowry against Young. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
A nice shot by Young.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Young against Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Lowry. He feeds it to Butler. Back to Lowry. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Lowry's got his first bucket in this one.
A specialty of Lowry's. Give him any type of airspace, and he's going to fire away from there.
Young passes to Hunter. From outside, off the mark. The Heat trail by 9. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And that's just smart basketball. Lowry reading the overcommitment and just whipping the ball to the open man.
Young passes to Capella. Launches it. And it's Young. Good time on the assist from Capella. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead, and now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
And so Butler nails both of them.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Young outside, feeds it to Capella. Left side, Collins. Here's Herter. There's the triple. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. Robinson finds Adebayo. Here's Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Young outside. And the pass to Herter. In the corner, it's Hunter. Here's Herter. Now recovering. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Way too easy for Collins. With ideal positioning, he's a real problem.
To the wing right side, Tucker. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 7. Young outside. Stolen by Tucker. It's stolen by Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot. And the Hawks lead by 10. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Young, good.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Shots good from Butler.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Young against Lowry. Passes it to Herter. From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Young against Lowry. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaFleur. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian. Devin Booker finally.
Yeah, that's great to see, Allie. Thanks for that. And it's the Hawks to start out. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Young in at point. Wow! Crazy good!
Dunk contest level jam. Collins looks like he's having fun out there.
Crowder outside. To the inside. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That one on Capella. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Young on the attack. There's the 3. And there's Collins on the assist by Young. Collins has got 5.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
The 3, Collins. And Aiden pulls it down. It's Bridges on the wing. Booker with it. And it's Hunter picking him up. It's stolen by Hunter. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Booker finds Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide-open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Ball against Young. Outside Herder. Back to Young. Launches a 3. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Hunter on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Hunter can't get it to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, and he just doesn't make it all the time.
Capella against Aiden. And it's Capella with the jam.
For his size, Clint Capella can be very smooth, driving in before the defense can really react.
Ball for 3. Pass to Aiden. Booker with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Count that one.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Ball against Young. The kick to Hunter. Now here's Capella. Back to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. The Suns leading. Outside Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Now here's Bridges. 1:52 left in the first quarter of the game. Paul for 3. Doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And Collins with the slam.
Got to know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Gets the 3 to fall. Paul's got 6.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
There's Young with the 3. And Booker pulls it down.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Jacks up a 3. And the Suns get another 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Young against Paul. Young attacking. Stolen by Ayton. And they're on the break. Here's Bridges. Back to Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
And for Jay Crowder, nothing has been given to him. He fights and he competes.
Young against Paul. Pass to Herder. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his third assist of the night.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's a three from Paul. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Outside Young. Pass to Herder. Stolen by Ayton. And he's all alone from deep. Bridges misses. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Panther. All right, we'll be coming out of the
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
On the floor for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Outside Herder. The kick out to Young. Clock at 2. Here's Collins. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Ball against Young. For 3, Bridges. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And stolen by Herder. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. It's Herder on the wing. Three-pointer off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
Here's Crowder, and Crowder with the jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Or good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. It's Booker on the wing. And that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And Phoenix has possession. Crowder outside. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. And Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Yep, count it.
One trait of an elite scorer like Booker, they take what you give them. The mid-range working for Devin.
Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. They get it back. The kick out to Young. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Paul passes to Ayton. Crowder outside. It's Bridges on the wing, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Hunter with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Collins, no good. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Ayton into the lane. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first personal foul. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
At the line for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
Both shots good from the strike. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Pass to Herder. Over to the left wing. Collins against Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Collins passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. Outside Young. From deep. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Phoenix no good that time either. The Hawks trailing. It's Herder on the wing. Booker defending from 9 feet. Here's Young. Plenty of space. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Young against Paul. Crowder outside. Tries to spin move. Here he goes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Nice job by Crowder. More of a shooter than a ball handler. Surprising the D that time.
Jay Crowder taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Young inside. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Hunter. Pass to Herder. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Kevin Herder, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Left side Booker. Down low. Ayton passes to Booker. Can't cash it in from close range.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Collins a screen, and that's a foul. Called on Kevin Herder. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now here's Paul. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Suns on top, leading by 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at power forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Wright against McGee. Pass to Luwawu-Cabarrot. Just 4 to shoot. This for the tie. Called in by McGee. The Suns leading. It's Shamet on the wing. Back to Craig. Here's Shamet. Johnson with it. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Right wing. Here's Luau Cabarro, defended by Craig. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Craig with a steal. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Shamet, defended by Bogdanovich. Back to Shamet. And here's Johnson. Poke loose. It's stolen by Wright. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
You gotta appreciate the versatility of DeLon Wright's game. He's got a good eye for setting up his teammates, but he also can find his own shot at any time.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Payne against Wright. Bogdanovich on the wing. The three ball. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And you can also see the diverse skill set of DeLon Wright on the defensive side of the floor.
Yeah, he can come up with a lot of steals. He puts pressure on ball handlers, and he manages to pull down a lot of rebounds for a guard.
Now here's Wright. Defense right on him. Back to Okongwu. 5 on the clock. Gallinari for 3. Hauled in by McGee.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Inside.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch. Great flush. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Outside Payne. Pass to Shamet. Williams is checked in for Wright.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Payne finds Craig. The 3 and stolen by Williams. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Back to Williams. Here's Okongwu, covered by McGee. Just 5 to shoot. Gallinari for 3. And Craig pulls it down. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Deflects the pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Pass to Shamet. To the middle.
Impressive defense by Gallinari. He has some size, and he has good instincts.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Outside Bogdanovich. And there's the drive. Oh, great D that time from Craig.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
And that one good. Johnson's got 8 points in the quarter. Atlanta's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Now Payne. Outside Johnson. 12 seconds left in the third. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovich from long range. Hits a three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got 5 points.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Here's Shamet. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Suns ahead, up 4. And we're just... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5.
The ability to anticipate Crowder with the steal. Then, no hesitation, changing ends.
Pass to Herder. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Paul against Young. Back to Paul. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Here's Young. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. The Suns clear it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. For 3, Bridges. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And he's going for the oop here.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Young against Paul. Right side, Young. Collins against Crowder. Screen by Capella. Young from long range. Atlanta again missing. Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. And here's Crowder from the arc. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. And it's an 11-point Phoenix lead.
I just love the ball movement.
Young against Paul. Can they get it? Kicks it out to Collins. And the 3 off target.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
3-pointer, Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 8 assists here tonight.
You know, a pretty easy solution to stopping this run would be to get back on defense. It's pretty simple. The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
To the paint. Crowder outside. Outside Paul. And he's going for the lob. And 8 with the stuff.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Left side Herder. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. And Phoenix will come the other way. Inside. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. To the wing on the left. Pass to Capella. Back to Herder. Puts up a 3. Atlanta gets it back. Capella, the pass to Young. He drops it from range.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
Here's Herder for 3. The Suns clear it. Booker's got his 5th rebound on this one. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Bridges with the chance.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Devin Booker.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Pass to Aiden. Here's the 3. knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 18.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Herter can't hit. Booker for three. It's hauled in by Herter. And so it's Atlanta with it. The kick to Hunter from outside the arc. It doesn't go for him. The three. Doesn't go that time. So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Showing that they're the... All right, Allie, good stuff there.
And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And the dunk by Capella.
And the long arms of Capella, using them to perfection as a target for his teammates on that alley-oop.
Now here is Conley. O'Neal from long range. Hunter with some nice defense. Collins against Gobert. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And when Collins goes up, the interior defense runs out of options. He forces him to get sloppy.
And the second free throw, good. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game. To the inside, Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Collins kicks to Young. Gobert pulls it in.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland. But the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
Here's O'Neal. After the basket by DeAndre Hunter. Gobert the pass to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Hunter. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Atlanta has possession after the basket by Utah. Herter, no good on the 3. Here's Mitchell with the drive, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
Well, the dribble drive game, if Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing, boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Now, here is Young. Takes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Bogdanovich throws it down.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Young. It's stolen by Gobert. They're running. Mitchell wide open. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Collins against O'Neal. Young right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
So clever at creating contact. Young looks to shoot it so often, which really forces defenders to overcommit at times.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Conley scanning the floor. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. O'Neal's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Mitchell. Herter. And too long on the shot.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Bogdanovich, no luck for Atlanta. They've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Collins up top. Covered by Mitchell. Young pass to Herter. That 3 off the mark.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Axing, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Shots good by Mitchell.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now, here is Young. Hunter on the wing. Shakes him. Got a piece of it. Young's shot is good. 6 points for him.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. The three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike. Well, nice job crashing the glass. You'd love to see that kind of effort.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead 5-4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to
Your Jazz Dancers. All right, open.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the court right now for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And the wings, Herder and Hunter. And it's Young in at the point. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Young. He kicks to Hunter. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Count it. Good. Young's got 8 points.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Pass to Mitchell. And there's the pass to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Gobert. Now here's Collins. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Gobert finds Conley. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell in the corner. To Gobert. A three from Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Capella.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Young. He dishes it to Capella. Collins against Gobert. Collins kicks to Young. From past the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Collins. Here's Herder. Buries the long-range jumper. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Gobert, the pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to end the drought. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter. And his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Capella sends a screen for Young. Into the lane. In the corner, it's Hunter. To the right side. The three. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Collins passes to Huerter. Just 4 to shoot. Fires for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right wing. Here's Mitchell. He takes it in. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And Young kicks to Hunter. Poked away. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer. Gobert, the pass to O'Neal. Out to the wing. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team
And that
foul.
one falls for Mike Conley.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. Now, this guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Young outside. Shoots the 3. Carries it from 3-point range. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
22.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. FCU's all filled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside, and it's House in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. And they double up Whiteside. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Gay passes to Pascal. Gallinari with the steal.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Over in the corner, Williams. Shot clock at 5. Trying to find Gallinari and gets it to him. Can't connect from short range. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. Traps in the train. Clarkson's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Utah.
Well, you can give them a steady diet of pick and roll because if Jordan Clarkson gets downhill, it's trouble.
The kick out to Williams. Drills it from outside. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
The drive by Clarkson. Here's Pascal. Pass to House. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. House has got his first points of the game.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play. Getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. Back to Williams. There's Luwawu. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Williams in the post. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Boy, this guy has a knack for converting in the and one situations. Lou Williams, sweet Lou.
Utah's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Clarkson against Gallinari. Here's Whiteside, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Williams against Clarkson. Out to Gallinari for the lead. Another three for Atlanta.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little over 3.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson passes to Gay, and finished off by Gay.
And we all know Gay is capable of dunking it. The D can't let him get to that launching pad there. You're only asking for trouble.
Outside Williams. Kicks it to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Rebound by House. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. Bogdanovich passes to Luwawu. Back to Bogdanovich. The shot that time, not on target. So Utah will take it the other way. Gallinari against Gay. He kicks to House. Passes to Pascal. Rudy Gay on the way. Back to Pascal. From the arc. That one misses. Deflects the pass, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Bogdanovich with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the drive. That one goes. Count it.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead. Ending the third quarter on a 4. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position. Here's Herter. Covered by Mitchell. And Young kicks to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Herter passes to Young. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Utah with the rebound. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Mitchell outside. Gobert in the corner. Here's O'Neal. Oh, the lob to Gobert, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Atlanta's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Conley against Young. The pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Outside Collins. Ready by Bogdanovich. Utah trailing here. Conley into the lane. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. And it's Herter, top of the key. Dishes to Capella. Young way outside.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, he contest shots.
And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Pass to Herter. And here is Capella. Looks for O'Neal. Gets it to him. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, so competitive, but doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Young taking his time here. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young against Conley. Here's the three. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got the game tied up here for Atlanta.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Pass to O'Neal. Out to Conley. Bogdanovich with his screen on Young. Just 5 on the clock. Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Wow, lots of power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
It's Young on the wing for by Conley. Capella sends a screen for Young to the middle. Capella dishes to Young. Lets it go from deep. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Well, silly foul. He realized it when it happened. That's where you'd like to see him show a little bit more discipline.
Conley gets to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. Lets the three fly. Beyond the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Young pass to Herter. Back to Young. Down low. Collins. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's O'Neal with the three. Nails the tray.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those people. Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mitchell outside. driving the lane. No good. Gobert. Oh, couldn't sink the shot and was going to overtime. And that's going to do it for...
Your chance dancer.
Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Now here is Conley, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Mitchell in the corner. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the first points here in the overtime period for Utah. Conley against Young. Fires for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
We're just over a minute into overtime here. Back to Young. Lets it go with a 3. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Mitchell outside. There's the triple. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Herter, no good. Utah leading. Mitchell gets the Conley. Fires the 3. They get the rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Young passes to Herter. Back to Young. Passes it to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Young against Conley. And Young kicks to Hunter. That one a little long.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Young against Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Fires at the elbow. Hunter grabs the miss. Young against Conley. From deep. The Hawks again can't hit. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And so it's Utah who's pride with the win. And all right, David, thank you.
center tonight bears watching, Fred. When you look at the evolution of that position, what do you see?
I think more agility and more athleticism. The centers have to catch up with the speed of the game. And now their skill set, BA, is not on the block back to the basket trying to find opportunities to score. It's playing on the perimeter, not just shooting, but making plays.
Now Atlanta's starting five. Young and Herder, the 1 and the 2. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the small forward position.
He's shooting that with tons and tons of confidence. Herder with another catch-and-shoot basket.
Now here's Lowry. Outside Tucker. Tucker with a screen from downtown. He's off on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Collins with it. Into the lane. That shot is off. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Herder's got 6 points.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Robinson. Uncovered. Yes, on the jumper. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
Now here's Capella. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Lowry against Young. Lowry, the pass to Butler. On the take. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Herder. And the Hawks with another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For 3, Lowry drills it from deep.
Come on, guys. Check out the tenacity. There's no back down in this fella whatsoever.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Herder. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Herder's a guy who can get you back in a hurry. You make one, he'll come back and get a 3 himself.
Tries it from the top of the key. Back to Lowry. Shoots over Young. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. And Lowry with the bucket. On the assist by Adebayo. Lowry's got his second bucket on the night.
So many things that Adebayo does as a big man, but it's that passing skill that really separates him.
Left side Young. Throws it up high. And stolen by Adebayo. Open shot by Lowry. Atlanta with a rebound.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Here's Tucker. Adebayo passes to Butler. Out to Lowry. Outside Tucker. Adebayo finds Butler. 5 to shoot. Fires. High post. Offensive board. And here's Lowry from the arc. Lowry with another miss.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
And the three-pointer goes.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And hey, Lowry will take his shot when the D isn't up on him. A solid scorer.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Herder. No good on the triple. Outside Butler. Over Hunter. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks ahead. They're up by 8. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum switch.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the floor for Atlanta, Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. And it's Young in at the 1. Butler with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Robinson. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Now Tucker beyond the arc. Hunter with the rebound. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he had shoes all over his house.
Here's Collins. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it. Just couldn't make the shot. Launches it. That shot off the mark. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Now here's Hunter. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Outside Robinson. Pulls up at the elbow. And the shot falls short that time. Atlanta's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Great open look there. Herder's got 15 points.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Pass to Robinson. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. For 3, Lowry. Here's Adebayo.
They really need to refresh their offensive strategy. Their shooting has been held to a very low percentage.
Here's Herder. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Herder's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Outside for Butler. He takes it in to the right side. Here's Tucker. No good from outside.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Young against Lowry. Collins passes to Young. Outside Hunter. Shot clock at 5. It's Herder on the wing. Over Robinson. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Puts up a 3. Lowry, good. He's got 10.
Showing how confident he is off the dribble, Lowry is so dangerous shooting when he's in a rhythm.
Now here's Young. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside Herder. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Miami has gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half of this game. Lowry against Young. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. And here's Butler outside. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds now. The kick to Hunter. From behind the arc. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
I like the aggressive approach. He's going to have to be more efficient.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Lowry. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Lowry's got 12 points in the game. The Hawks leading.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Back to Young. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3.
Now, during the draft process, lots of talk about Trae Young and Stephen Curry. I'll tell you what, there are more similarities than differences.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the... As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Kevin Herter really making a difference here.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Pass to Butler. Well, we've had our fair share of father-son duos in the league. But Brent, you and your dad, one of only 4 duos to win a championship ring each.
Well, I know I was fortunate to win 2 and not just 1. But my dad was really responsible for the one in Golden State in 1975, being the MVP of that final series, VA.
Bogdanovich down low, working on Robinson. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari with it. Fires in the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams against Lowry. Goes up at the elbow. Fires the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Pass to Okongwu. Back to Williams. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A line change here for Miami. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Steps back and shoots. Hero, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Left side, Williams. Takes it inside. Bogdanovich on the wing. Three-pointer, no good. Miami's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, there's the alley. On the break. Let's go with a 3. Atlanta gets it back to the wing, right side. Here's Luwawu Cabarrot. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Williams' shot is good.
Such a dynamic scorer, inside, outside. It really doesn't matter. Williams is a huge threat to score, especially coming off the bench.
With the step back. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Luau Cabarro. And here's Gallinari. Down low. It's tipped. Okongwu. And he banks in the layup. Okongwu's got his first basket.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Hero for three. And again, the Heat missing. For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Okongwu. Now Bogdanovich. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He could shoot it, he could put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
And Oladipo drops them both.
In the 2013 draft, Victor Oladipo out of Indiana becomes the 2nd overall pick. And he broke out in his first season with the Pacers. Nice to see him come back from this injury and start to make an impact.
Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Pass to Luau Cabarro. Atlanta again missing. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Oladipo. Oh, Gallinari with a steal. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovich from long range. Oladipo with the rebound. It could go. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Hawks on top, up by 15. And right after this, and now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Bogdan Bogdanovich is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Okongwu. Then it's Danilo Gallinari. And it's Luau Cabarro in at the 3 slot.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Williams with it. Outside Gallinari. For 3. Atlanta gets it back.
That's a bad miscue, but I think they've done a really good job keeping control of the ball throughout the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A different look for Miami.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
And the Heat shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Lowry against Williams. Rejected by Okongwu. Now here's Bogdanovich. Tightly guarded. Pass to Williams. Robinson with a steal. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Lowry outside. Again, the Heat misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And Young gets it to go.
Not a ton of times where Young is off the ball in a situation for catch and shoot, but he's still capable.
Lowry against Young. Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Herter. Offline with a three. The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Butler. Shoots over Capella. Butler's shot is good.
The mid-range game right now is doing a lot of damage to this defense, courtesy of Jimmy Butler.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Capella. Fast break. Here we go. And there's the lob. And stolen by Herter. Young way outside. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Hunter, good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Young, the pass to Collins. And Collins with the slam.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Capella. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Here's Butler. Rebounded by the Hawks. Collins passes to Young. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here we go, the Heat fast break. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Now Young. Pass to Hunter. From deep three-point range. And Tucker pulls it down.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And the shot's good.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Outside Tucker. Young against Lowry. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Back to Robinson. Tries again. Off the mark.
Good contest as Herter's size really helping that time.
And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this